Video 273, Music in Retirement, Learning an Instrument or Joining a Choir Later in Life. Maybe you played an instrument decades ago and set it down when life got busy. Maybe you never learned one at all. Either way, retirement is a genuinely good time to pick music back up, and the benefits go well beyond simply enjoying a new hobby. It's not too late to start an instrument. Adult beginner classes exist for nearly every instrument, and teachers who specialize in older adult students understand that your goals are different from a child working toward a formal recital. You're learning for enjoyment, not competition. The piano and the ukulele are both popular starting points for older beginners since both offer a relatively gentle learning curve and quick early wins that keep motivation high. If you played an instrument years ago, muscle memory often returns faster than you'd expect, even after decades away from it. Choirs. No instrument required. Singing in a group requires no instrument, no reading music necessarily, and welcomes an enormous range of skill levels. Community choirs, church choirs, and senior center singing groups are widely available and almost universally described by participants as one of the most socially rewarding activities they've joined. Group singing engages breath control and posture in ways that offer real physical benefits too, and choir rehearsal provides the same reliable recurring social structure that protects against isolation. Working around arthritis, hearing changes, or breath limitations, physical changes don't have to close the door on music. Instruments like the ukulele and hand drums require less finger dexterity and reach than piano or guitar, making them a more comfortable entry point for arthritic hands. If hearing has changed, many choir directors are experienced at working with singers who need to stand closer to the group or who rely more on visual cues than pitch alone. And if breath control is limited by a health condition, instruments like the keyboard or a simple percussion instrument let you participate fully in group music making without the same respiratory demands as singing or the cognitive research on music. Music engages more regions of the brain simultaneously than almost any other activity researchers have studied. Memory, motor coordination, emotional processing, and auditory processing all activate together. Learning to play an instrument specifically has been linked in research to improved memory and executive function in older adults, and some studies suggest musicians, including those who started later in life, show more resilience against age-related cognitive decline than non-musicians of the same age. What a first lesson actually looks like. If the unknown is what's holding you back, it helps to know what to expect. A first lesson typically starts with simply getting comfortable holding the instrument or finding your vocal range, followed by one or two very simple exercises, nothing close to a full song yet. Good teachers of older beginners build in frequent small wins rather than long stretches of drilling, specifically because early motivation matters more than early technical precision. Most people leave a first lesson having played or sung something recognizable, however simple, which is usually enough to bring them back for a second. Where to find lessons and groups. Community music schools often offer adult beginner classes at lower rates than private instruction, and many now offer group lessons specifically designed for older adults learning together. Senior centers frequently host choirs or informal singing groups that require no audition. Online lesson platforms and video tutorials have also made self-paced instrument learning more accessible than ever, useful for anyone without a local teacher or class nearby. Whatever the format, the biggest hurdle is usually just the first lesson. After that, most people say they wish they'd started sooner. So as we wrap up, here's the real takeaway. Music isn't about age, talent, or perfection. It's about expression, connection, and joy. Whether you're picking up an instrument for the first time or stepping into a choir after decades away, the benefits reach far beyond the notes themselves. Music strengthens your brain, lifts your mood, and brings you into community with others who simply love to make sound together. You don't need to know where it will lead. You just need to begin. And the truth is, most people who start later in life say the same thing. I wish I hadn't waited so long. Now, here's your call to action. Think of one musical step that feels exciting, not intimidating. Maybe it's signing up for a beginner ukulele class, calling a local choir director, or booking a single trial lesson at a community music school. Choose one small action this week and take it. That single step is often all it takes to open a door you'll be glad you walked through. Thanks for spending this time with me today. If this inspired you, feel free to join me for more videos like this. And remember, the best time to make music is always now. I'll see you in the next one.